Well, I think these are probably questions you can ask the President. Let's go and meet him. He's just over here.
Hallo, Frau Minister. Ja, bitte.
Dankeschön.
So, Diana, the floor is yours.
Ja, ich starte auch direkt einfach mal mit der Frage, die
Perhaps I can begin with a question that was asked most by viewers. This is about our European community. We're facing difficult times with Brexit and federal elections in Germany. The AfD is doing very well there, and they are not so in favour of the EU. So what can we do? What can we do to increase our bond and make sure that people have a feeling of unity?
Well, unity and the feeling of belonging together can't be imposed on people from above. We have to keep explaining to people that the European Union is a reaction, was reaction initially to the events of the Second World War. It's always been about peace, and we must always never forget about that peace, internal peace dimension of the European Union. We mustn't lose sight of the need for peace in Europe. I don't want to lapse into propaganda here, but one must also constantly explain to people the benefits of the European Union. Free movement, freedom of movement, the removal of border controls. All these must be presented as progress which other people elsewhere in the world envy.
That's true. And yesterday in your speech, you said that the euro should be introduced in other countries. Is that a sign of the type of unity that you want to see?
No, it's about resuming dialogue, starting a debate again. Getting the euro moving again. Only Denmark has an opt-out from the euro. Everybody who is in the EU has an obligation to join the euro eventually. I didn't make any demands. I mean, as they say, they've been saying in the German press, I've been making all sorts of demands that people must have the euro. No, I'm just stating the facts, that those who don't yet have the euro have the option to join the euro, and we should help them by technical assistance. Sometimes financial assistance will be required as well for them to join the euro. But I don't have the intention to force any countries into the euro who don't want the euro or who can't have the euro. So a lot of the headlines in the German press were too excited.
Yes. What about economic problems and then introducing the euro there?
Well, you can only introduce the euro, or a country can only introduce the euro when it meets the criteria for introducing the euro, when the conditions are right for the euro, and when the internal economic policy has been framed correctly so that it can overcome the shock of joining the euro. You can't do anything you want before you join the euro. You have to subscribe to Euro.